Yes, welcome to another episode of the Skee Locker live from my office today. We are here with the brand new Jordan 12 Retros. I actually have the originals that I copped back in '97 versus today. I'm going to show you not only a review of these shoes, but a comparison versus the original. So let's see how they stack up. They've always been a pretty good basketball shoe. They've always been a little heavier to me in the bottom though, which I don't, is just a design element because it's real thin up here and the bottom's always been real heavy, but just a great classic shoe. One of my personal favorite Jordans of all time. Now let's bust out the 2012 version. Not only has Jordan introduced a new box this year for a lot of the Jordan Retros, but they used to come in this original Nike box back in the day. It wasn't even a Jordan box, so you can see the label, so my thing's peeling away a little, but you can see how they changed just a little bit. Now you get the Jordan box. It's not quite as good of a box as like the Jordan 4 or Jordan 3 Retros that recently came out, but still cool and not really the most important thing always. So the one thing Jordan has stepped up on though is definitely the paper inserts. Before it used to come with just generic little paper that was really nothing, and now it has some design elements and cool looks to it. So the first thing I noticed when I pulled these out of the box, there's only a couple small changes between the 2012 Retros versus the 1997 originals. The thing that instantly got me, if you look in the back of the shoe, you can see the Jordan. This is the original. It actually said Jordan in white, which I prefer, maybe just because I'm so used to looking at it for the past, whatever, 14, 15 years, versus, the red Jordan. Not a huge deal. I really do like the white right here better than the red. The Jordan was always red right there, but small details. The other difference that I noticed, and it's not just because these have aged, but the chrome tips on these are a lot shinier than the original ones. These were actually more of almost like a silver, not metallic and not chrome like this. Even though they have aged, they've obviously going to show some signs, but they never, I remember when they came out, they never looked this shiny. As you look around the rest of the shoe, everything's pretty much identical. In terms of production quality, the Jordan 12 was always, the leather was always good quality on it. It always had a heavy bottom. These feel the same. I haven't had a chance to really ball in them. One other small difference I have noticed actually right now, this was a more metallic surface. It's yellowed a little over the years with age, versus this seems to be more of just a rubber surface. So those are the big three changes that I personally have noticed with these shoes. Nothing major though. And in terms of quality, I know people have been getting on Jordan a lot due to quality of the Retros. These ones are decent. They're not the best in the world if you look all the way around, and on this pair you can actually see it looks like it needs to be glued together a little bit more, so not the best quality Retro. In terms of fit, the Jordan 12s have always ran narrow, so I'd recommend going a size up if you have any wide feet, and just if you want to be more comfortable. I'm kind of 11 and a half, 12, so I take anything between 11 and 12. I went up to a 12 on these, which I definitely would recommend jumping up a little bit. Overall though, it's a great shoe. Actually, probably my most, I'm not going to say the most anticipated release this year because there's been so much crazy stuff already. Plus, we have both Jordan 11s, the white and white Columbia's coming out in December, and then of course the black and red 11s coming out this December. A lot of crazy shoes coming up, but definitely one of my favorite Jordans of all time. I was super excited about this Retro. It hasn't let me down. I'm excited. Obviously there's a couple things I would have done differently, as you see, but overall a great shoe, classic Jordan. Nothing that's that I would say no reason to not cop it. The price isn't even too bad on these. They're $160 retail. Overall, great shoe. Quality is decent, but definitely just a classic design. This is my favorite design of the 12s. I always love the 12s, and definitely the Jordans you need to cop. So here we go, originals. I've been doing this. If you want to see more shoes, you see my Instagram game. I'm not playing with it. See, I've been doing this since back in the day. These are originals. That's how I do. Since I was like 13 years old, I've been collecting Jordans. We're going to take you deeper in the Skee Locker soon, but right now, just a quick review in celebration of the release of the Jordan 12s from 1997. OG, new school. Go cop them. My recommendation, Skee Locker, we out.